Okay guys, I know that you've seen my hints on the last few Persistence Braille Army videos, but it's confirmed that I am now no longer going to be part of Braille as far as an employee, and I have a very good reason for it. No hard feelings to anybody at Braille, it's been nothing but great, but here's a montage of some of the best stuff that I've ever done out here. This.
Carlos, Dan,
I'm not Carlos.
Dan, what would you like to say about Carlos and his time being here and how you feel about him leaving?
Well, I'm very sad. He can't teach me how to do tricks anymore, you know? He helped me through my persistences. He's the only reason I landed those things. I'm gonna miss his tips. That sounds disgusting, cut that out. I don't know, it's like, it's not real yet. It hasn't sunk in. I used to watch him on NKA all the time. And then when I first came here, it was insane. He's a lovely guy, just sad.
Don't cry, Dan.
Holding it back.
What do I say? I don't know what to say.
Whatever you want, man.
I don't like sad videos. I like happy videos. I mean, Carlos, how long has he been here? I feel like he's been here for 20 years, literally. But it probably has been closer to 2 years. He's hands down like one of the most incredible skaters I've ever seen. On the video, it's different. When you see him in person, it's way more incredible than you could ever think. Because you see it in the video and you're like, okay, Carlos did a dark slide. You see him in person and the dark slide was freaking first try. Gabe, right?
It was.
Sometimes he'll do a trick and you're like, there's no way he's gonna land that. His board is over here and his feet are over there. And you're like, you should just bail out at that point. And then somehow it reconnects and he lands. Like he's like a weird Cthulhu monster, freak of nature, incredible skateboarding person. Yeah, I mean, it's been amazing to have him here. It's been awesome. He's done tons of lessons. He's helped tons of people learn to skate, and he's incredible in the videos, and we're all gonna miss him. That's why I hate these videos. They're all sad. Every time they're sad, you know what I mean? But at the same time, people move on, and they go and do further things. I think he's gonna go film an incredible, amazing skate part. Looking forward to see what he does, how he progresses. It's amazing to see his progression. When he first got here, he was already really, really good. He has progressed so much, you know, and any trick that he couldn't do, he then took the time to learn it and then do it, which is incredible. It's the whole point of what we're doing here. He's an inspiration. It's really incredible. For the first time since he's been here, somebody else will win a game of skate. My time is now! Let's go!
All right. I'm not going to take credit for being the person who has filmed Carlos Lastra the most in the last 2 years, but I'm also going to take credit as the person that's filmed Carlos Lastra the most. So that means I've seen Carlos do the most, I've seen him progress the most, and I've come up with a lot of the tricks that Carlos has learned. And if you've ever seen or had that idea of going up to a person and saying, hey, do that trick, and then you watch them do it in like 3 tries, and your mind is like, wow. That's amazing. That's what Carlos does for me and for the Braille channel, and hopefully for you guys who leave comments and below. So Carlos came in here, a really quiet guy, didn't know how to talk on camera, was a little awkward at first. And in these last 2 years, I have trained him into the amazing behind the camera dojo that he is today. It has been an honor to work with him. It's been an honor to film him. I know he's been working with the legendary NK for many years before I was here. So to say that I was one filmer in the legacy of Carlos Lastra, it's honestly an honor and an inspiration just to see all the stuff that he has done. A lot of people you see, they're not positive. They go out there and skate and they kind of just are like, whatever. Carlos, I've seen him for the last 2 years literally just full send every single person that comes in here. It doesn't matter who they are, how old they are, just go in there and teach them how to skate. Just spread the word of skating everywhere. And for those of you that don't know him, Carlos is just literally probably one of the most inspirational people that you'll ever meet. He's been my brother. He always calls me his little brother, so forever I'm gonna be his little brother. Carlos, you go out there, film that video part. I hope you live your best life, film your best skating. There's a double hard flip I need to see from you, a double laser flip I need to see from you. There's a few tricks you didn't land in persistence for me, and I'm expecting to see them in your video part. So stay in contact, man. Good luck, and it's gonna be really weird here without you. It's gonna be really, really strange not having someone that I can go up to and be like, go land that! And I'll just be like, all right. And I'm just like, well, dang, he landed it first try. Now I need to film an extra 15 minutes of video filler because the video is too short. Carlos, I love you, brother. Have a good time filming your video part, and get out there, live your best life, my man. And don't forget about me.
All right, Freddy.
Yes.
What is your favorite memory of Carlos?
Is it messed up to say the dumpster? Definitely the dumpster. Oh, it hurts to smile. The dumpster for sure. I mean, it was the most unexpected thing. No, wait. When he bounced off the ball and like that, man, there's so many. It's mainly falls, but I mean, all the other crazy stuff he's done has been amazing too. I don't know. There's so many. It's hard to remember too, because you know, pain pills.
What would you like to say to him now that he's leaving? How do you feel?
Well, of course I feel sad. Can't wait for that video part to come out. And good luck. Thanks for everything, brother. You got it, brother. That's what you always tell me.
All right, Mario. What is your favorite Carlos memory?
I can't say that on camera. All I can say is, the first time I saw that guy, I just knew he was this son that I never wanted, but ended up loving somehow. He's like, you know, he's there, and you end up just loving the guy. How can you not love that guy? Doing kickflips off the Braille drop? Wherever you go, Carlos, just keep your tentacles, you know, just doing what you know how to do best. I'll keep my eyes on you, man. Like, whether it be through a video, a security camera, or whatever, man. But I'll always have you close and dear to my heart, man. I have no words for this. I love you, Carlos. Stay shredding, man. And I hope you come back one day, even stronger, like a Cthulhu, breaking out of the water and out of his shell. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You're watching this right now, and you can feel my words touching you deep inside.
Well, when I first started Braille, I have to thank NKA Vids for bringing me out. I would work with them in LA, Lake Street Skate Park, and it all started off with a door. That was just like paving the way to something. It was kind of creative skateboarding, and I loved it so much that I wanted to be a part of it, you know. And if it wasn't for Nigel NKA, that I wouldn't have been a part of anything. And what's cool about it was Aaron had reached out to me, and I didn't even ask to be a part of Braille. Aaron had called me one day and said, "Hey, how do you feel about moving up to the Bay Area?" And I was just like, you know, a little skeptical on it. I didn't know, because I had a lot of friends out in Long Beach, California, and I didn't want to leave right away. It's pretty funny to say, because usually most people reach out to Aaron to be a part of the whole program. I didn't really think to reach out to him like that. And I had to really think long and hard about that, because I had lived in Long Beach at that point for 12 years. You know, it's hard to say, not goodbye to my friends out there, but more of like, I'll see you later. I just knew that it was like the best move I could do, because I had just turned pro for skateboarding, and it was the best way to like sell my boards and help them grow the channel. And when I came out here, you know, it was like a little bit scary, you know, like you're gonna be by yourself again. It was like being 16 years old all over again. And things were hard, you know, like it wasn't really like an easy start. I had to figure out how to take BART. I had to figure out all these like other levels of just like transportation. And, you know, sometimes I would show up late, and it was cool. It was definitely a learning experience. But overall, it's just been great. You know, like some of my highlights were just like, you never know at Braille. It was always like roulette. You would come here on Saturdays and it would just be like, what, rockets? Okay. Electric boards? Sure. You know, Braille drop? You know, all the builds that we did, everything that I was a part of has just been just more of spontaneous skateboarding that I've ever been a part of. And it's been nothing but a privilege to be a part of this program, because the fact that I lived with people all the time in Southern California, I never really depended on myself. I always depended on other people. With that, I kind of just looked at myself and just kind of like, I was a little bummed about it. You know, I didn't really want to grow in that light to where always depending on somebody. You know, I wanted to really just depend on myself. So when I moved to Bay Area, I knew what I was getting myself into. And, you know, things were a little hard. You know, you were ever hungry, it was like your fault at that point. If you didn't get to work on time, it was your fault at that point. And realistically, it was a learning experience. And trust me, I'm not leaving Braille on bad terms, you know. Like, Braille helped me grow as a skateboarder, as a person, like just a good D&T to just be a better person, like regardless, you know, to where hard work does pay off, guys. And I can tell you guys to follow your dreams, because realistically, man, like getting out there and just putting yourself out there always is very hard to do. And knowing that you want to succeed in your life is great, you know. It's been a hell of an experience. It's been great, and looking back at it, you know, there's no regrets on everything, and just don't ever think I'm leaving Braille on bad terms. It's always been good. These guys have been nothing but family to me, and I want you guys to know that I'm branching off now because I, as a pro skateboarder out of this place, I need to film a video part for 3 Block Skateboards and just kind of venture off and, you know, explore, you know, the United States and just get to street spots and just see what I've learned here. This place had taught me a privilege to be a better skateboarder, a better person. I actually, and Gabe's looking at me right now, like literally, I could not talk on camera at first when I got here. It was so awkward. I even got to do that better. But overall, man, it's just been nothing but wonderful. And don't hate Braille for anything, because they've actually helped me be a better person. They helped me figure out who I was as a person. I know who I am now, and I want to branch off and actually just go spread my word of all the knowledge that I've learned here. The teaching program, you know, teaching 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, and just seeing them smile at the end of the day like a little child. You know, you bring out the joy in people, and I was glad that I had the privilege to do that. It's not goodbye, you guys. It's literally, I will see you guys later. I'll always come visit here, and being a part of Braille was probably one of the best things in my life that I ever had. Literally, with that being said, much love, peace, and remember, it's not goodbye, but I'll definitely see you later. And I love you guys, all the fans. Thank you for all the support. But if you ever see me at a skate park outside of this place, don't be afraid to say hi and ask for a photo or anything. I will always be good to everybody, and I encourage you guys to be good to one another. But overall, I want to thank the Braille crew, Devin, Chloe, Jennifer, Brenna, Troy, Aaron, Nigel, Freddy, Uzi, Aussie, and yes, of course, you, Gabe. I love you guys, and Thank you for all the support, and thank you for bringing me on board and treating me like family. And like I said, guys, it's not goodbye, but I will see you guys later. And if I forgot anybody else in the crew, you know I have much love for you guys. Much love. The Heart of Cthulhu. Out. Bye, guys.